Hey guys, StockHauler here. I'm watching OMD on the top gainers list right now. It just hit 90%. So let's look at it on the trading view chart. It's a 26 million float, so it's not a strategy play. But let's just see what it does. It's kind of struggling here. It's 11:42, so it's not in the prime window of trading anymore. We all know that to be between 8 and 11 Eastern. This is the 5-minute chart. Let's check it out on the 1 minute. 100% is 151. This purple and yellow line is my Tilson. So as soon as it strikes 100%, I'm going to buy. So over here on the left, you see where it says this is my paper trading account. Over on the left here, I've got 89%. So like I said, on TradingView, 100% is this $1.51. 200% is 226. So this is why this indicator is really valuable, because you can automatically know where your price, you can set price targets for entry and exit. And you don't even have to draw lines on the chart. I will. This is going to be my entry. And this stock is kind of a steady grinder. So we might see something happen here. It's at $1.35 right now. So I just figured I'd throw this out there so that everybody can. Obviously, the exit's not on the chart yet because that happens when the color changes on the Tilson, right? So let's go back over here to Webull. Oof, it just hit 100%. All right, I'm gonna go to the Discord real quick. I'm actually gonna buy 5,000 shares on paper. I'm gonna go to the Discord and I'm gonna type in percent alerts, ONMD, boom. Everybody should have just got the alert. Now let's see what this thing does. It's 100% now. I'm already up $115. I went in with 1,000 shares. So now what we're going to do is go watch it on the color change. You sit here and kick back and just wait. It hit 100%. Now, one thing I didn't do, which may change everything, is it a virgin? It's not a virgin. It went from 53 cents to $1.87 back on January 24th. So this is not a strategy play. It is not a virgin, but it sure is running. 5-minute. So it's just a scalper. Let's see what I'm at now. Yeah, see, it already pulled back. I'm down $275 on paper. So see, we have already talked about this, but whenever there's a stock that is not a virgin, it's not a strategy play. You don't buy and hold it. So this is a good learning lesson. I may be able to get out of this, but because of the run that happened on January 24th, it's not ideal. Obviously, you don't want to buy and hold one of these as a strategy play, and this is exactly why. Always check to see if it's a virgin. As we've talked about in other videos, when it's not a virgin, there's a lot of conflicting agendas. There's short sellers in there defending their position. Looks like it went to 100, tapped out, and is now falling apart on the 1 minute. So let's go back to TradingView and go to the 1 minute. The Tilson's still purple. That's my green. Once it changes color is my exit. Obviously, I'm already down on it, so I would have gotten out of this a lot sooner. but we're now using this as a learning experience. Let's see what it's doing on the 3-minute. Still no color change. There it is on the 1-minute. So there's the weakness. It's down to $1.39. My entry price was $1.30. Or sorry, $1.50. So down 775, 925. So basically I'm trapped here now. Down 12%. So this is what not to do. Glad this happened. They can't all be winners, but mitigate your risk and make good choices when you enter trades. The float on it was 26 million. It's like I said, almost noon, so it's a bad time to be trading in the first place. It's not a top gainer on the top gainer list. It was down the list here, 6 down. And so that's another reason why we shouldn't have taken this trade. Another thing to just protect and defend your account, you know, because now what? I'm stuck hoping that I can get out and hoping I can get out at break even, you know, hoping it lets me go. The strategy is over. There's no strategy anymore. Now it's just gambling and hoping and holding, you know, and sometimes you could be tempted to average down and then they could take it down further and trap you further. And it might jump up, but again, like I said, once the rules have been broken, your rules of engagement for entry and exit, you're no longer trading, you're gambling. So this is just pure gambling here. And the volume is just garbage. But how many of you have been here? We all have, you know, taking these trades and then hope you get out with break even at least. Or cut your losses, you know, take the $575 loss. Again, this is a paper trade, so it doesn't hurt. But something I was talking with one of our members about the other day is if you paper trade carelessly and recklessly, you're going to do the same thing when you trade with real money. So it's important that you obey the scoreboard criteria for entry and exit. Because if you don't, it'll bite you in the butt. You know, it's that time of day. Just checking out MNY. It's coming up the ranks. It's a 9.35 million float. Don't know why my chart did that. Anyways, lesson learned, ONMD. Do not take trades and hold them for 100% beyond strategy when they don't fit the scoreboard criteria for rules of engagement for entry and exit. Because now I get to spend the rest of the day waiting for this position to come back, you know, having to pick between two evils. Take the loss or hold on and hope for getting out, or while I hold on to hope, it might just get worse. You know, so you always want to keep eyes on the top gainer. This morning we had HTOO and CPOP and GXAI. All of these ran, and they all fit the scoreboard beautifully. And so once the window of awesomeness closes, what can you do if you want to keep trading for the day? Well, what you do is you stay in the top gainer. You stay here in the top gainer, GXAI. Why? Because it's where the mob is. It's where the algorithm is pumping up and down. So here was the run. I actually played this one this morning and got in at like 100% and then sold it at $1.60 for like a 200% gain. And then it sold off. And then beyond this initial run, that is where you can scalp the trade, buying and selling. You know, and you're going to want to do that. For example, GXAI. You're going to do that using the Tilson. This was the trade this morning, or sorry, the strategy, how it played out. Entry down here at 100%. Exit here at the, sorry. Oh, this is a 1 minute chart. I gotta go with 5 minute because that's where we enter and exit, right? Using the 5 minute time frame, so it keeps you in the trade. So this one would be really hard to hold through these downturns, but the color of the Tilson never changed until you got here. So that's where you exit. And I mean, it's possible that it changed somewhere in here. It just then became purple again. And if it did change, you probably would have exited here. But I'm looking at the chart after the fact, so that's the color solid up to here. That's your exit. Here's your entry at 100%, and that is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, potentially 400%. Well, it's 300%. 1 to 400 is 300%. But that's pretty dang awesome return on investment, right? Then after market open, it sold down. And then if you wanted to scalp it at this point, you would, take the trade on the color change on the Tilson. And from here, 90 cents to the next color change, 96 cents. So you have to decide whether the risk to reward is worth the scalping strategy beyond the 100% beyond strategy. But again, it's the number one gainer, and so you'd want to stay in that to trade with the mob and with the algorithm. ONMD, basically a loser. So lesson learned. Have a good day. Just wanted to see if I could get a live trade, and we learned some lessons there of what not to do. So catch you guys later. Thanks for being part of the tribe. Adios.